Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Highland Arena in lovely St. Paul, Minnesota. Just minutes from St. Paul Highland Park High School, by the way. But tonight it's the home rink of the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders. Non-conference action featuring the Raiders of Cretin-Derham Hall and the Cadets of St. Thomas Academy. A rivalry that speaks for itself. You know, you talk about rivalry night on NBC Sports, you know, the whole deal. Let's get down to the bottom line here, Andrew Nieland. This thing is as good as any original six battle you're going to find. Absolutely, we've got our own. And we don't have to hype it. It's real. It's sold out. It's been sold out in this building for over an hour. They've been turning them away at the door. It's hopefully you are able to see this game right here with us as we bring it to you from the Highland Park Arena. Once again, along with Andrew Nieland, I'm Pete Waggoner. The Raiders of Cretin-Derham Hall enter this contest with a 13-4-1 record. They're pacing the way in the Suburban East Conference. That at 10-2-1, they've got the White Bear Lake Bears stalking them with a couple of games in hand. If they take care of business, we'll have a tie at the first place spot for those two teams. That one down to the wire. For the Cadets, they're 11-5-1 and 6-1 in the Classic Suburban Conference. The last year that conference will be in action. And for the Cadets, this is their first Section 3AA matchup of the year, Andrew Nieland. And for the Raiders of Cretin-Derham Hall, this will be game number 8. They've been perfect right now against Sections 3AA foes at 7-0.
Of course, Wags, as we like to say, it's fun to keep track of these games. Certainly, one's matchups we can see in the postseason between these two teams here, St. Thomas and Cretin. As you noted, Wags, both teams off to pretty good starts, good records for both of them. For St. Thomas, they've won 7 of their last 9. And for Cretin, 6 of their last 8. So we're looking at two teams playing good hockey and, should match up well here tonight.
The Cadets, an interesting thing, Andrew. After they had the 3-1 lead in the second or the third period after 2, they felt like they had the game won or played well enough to win. But the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights found a way to storm back and score a couple of goals and then put the eventual game winner away in overtime. And that one didn't sit well with that hockey club. And the Cadets since then went on a bit of a tear. After losing that game to the Red Knights, they came back and ripped off 4 straight with a big one over the Hill-Murray Pioneers by a score of 4-2, but then ran into a buzzsaw at the Breck Anderson Arena known as the Breck Mustangs. That a 6-3 loss.
Yeah, sometimes a loss like that or a win like that can set a team off and, kind of help them put them in a new direction, right or wrong. So,
Absolutely, Andrew Nieland, and Tommy Novak leads the way offensively with 15 goals, 29 assists, and 44 points. It's been well documented that he needs to lead this club in the offensive categories, and he is doing just that this year. He has been terrific. He has a lot of help, though. Cristiano Versic is right up there with him. He has 17 markers to pace the club in that category. Good for 33 points. And the physical Peter Tufto, really good in the face-off circle, does a great job offensively for this team, and plays a well-rounded defensive game. He will be counted on as well. Both these teams with power plays well in the 30s, 39% for Cretin-Derham Hall, about 34% for St. Thomas Academy. They both kill off penalties in the upper 80s, so we'll see what the special teams affair is going to do for these two teams.
Always could be a factor, certainly when two teams that are of kind of equal stature match up. Certainly something to watch as this game gets going. We're just going to be minutes away now as the nets are getting put in and the Zambonis are off. Everybody is snuggled in here. It's a full
as well yourself,
house.
Andrew Nieland. You got the hoodie on?
I have to be.
You're elbow to elbow. Looking at the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders, Nick Reese leading the way for them. 17 goals, 16 assists, and 33 points. 12 of his 33 points coming with the man advantage. He's deadly on the power play. Brett Hebner has 27 points. Derek Olmshank from the blue line, a 19-point campaign. Chad Fleischman as well. When you look at the Raiders, they have depth and a lot of scoring. They're on the verge of having a major number of their players picking up 10 points, double digits, or more on the season before this thing concludes in the next couple of weeks. That's a huge factor here in high school hockey. And for the St. Thomas Academy Cadets, a win here would mean a lot to them. They play a difficult schedule. They don't have a lot of Section 3 AA matchups, and obviously this being the only one of the season. But you've got Eastview, you've got Egan, you've got Cretin-Derham Hall, and you've got St. Thomas Academy. They're all kind of battling for those top 4 positions. And right now, the understanding from what I'm seeing, at least, if you have some semblance of a section standing, Eastview looks like they're in the driver's seat with Cretin-Derham Hall currently second.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be a fun section this year with, as you noted, Wags, 4 teams that really could say at this point that they could make it all the way to St. Paul and win this section. So, we're not far off from that point. And tonight's game will give, I think, both these teams a good barrier of kind of where their clubs are at and how they're going to need to play, from this point forward.
As far as where we are, hello, everybody, on the MNHockeyMag.com. MinnesotaHockeyMag.com. You can look it up either way and get there. We've been rolling now as a website for over a year. Yours truly obviously pulled up the stakes from the hub world, and I'm here now, and I'm very happy with what we're doing. We're going to have great sectional playoff stuff coming up for you in concert, if you will, with Sports Radio 105. The Ticket, of course, we do the games every Thursday night. We've been kind of quiet, though, on the streaming front, and got to dial that crowd down a little bit.
It's always fun to bring an East Side matchup like this. Certainly
okay?
One that I think a lot of people's circle on the calendar.
Being a Westie, you okay? Dip of the toe?
That's bring it on.
All I get is heat. They said, do you know where you're at? Absolutely.
Kidding me.
The Raiders step on the ice to the cheers of their crowd. The officials are now on. We wait for the Cadets of St. Thomas Academy. I'm expecting a heavy-hitting affair. The JV game was a 4-3 win for Cretin-Derham Hall, and if that was any indication of what to expect in this one, I'm telling you, Andrew, it's going to be a barn burner here from Highland Park Arena.
As amid some boos and cheers come out the Tommies, you get that home ice feel.
Yeah, kind of the polite applause from the few spectators that found their way in. If you came to the building after 6:30, 6:45, it was going to be difficult to get yourself a ticket to get into the building.
We got here an hour 15, hour and a half ago, barely found a parking spot.
They were already turning them aside at the door. We will have your starting lineups. Let's check it out. We'll head downstairs for the St. Thomas Academy Cadets. Charlie, oh, look at this, coming up as one.
In unison.
Oh, my word.
I like that look.
It's not about me.
That's a unique
Charlie
style.
Hallett, I've never seen that done at the high school level. I appreciate that.
You didn't know what to expect there.
Now
all of a sudden, it's a wave. It's a wave of Tommies.
Oh, is it all in formation?
Beautiful thing. Gotta love the St. Thomas threads. Classic look.
The blues that we've seen so often at the XL Energy Center. All the state titles they've won, and then, of course, the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders. What more can you say what they've done? They've had a terrific run throughout the 2000s. As we take a look at the starting goaltender, Trent Janzi will get the nod and goal. The big fella back on the blue line will be Derek Olmshank. He's a senior.
Yeah, Janzi, nice mark for him. 8-2-1 and a 2.14 goals against average this season.
Altor Flood will be one of the defensemen for the Raiders. Up front, they'll be looking at Nick Reese. We talked about him and all of his power play points. Cole Ganetz will be one of the wingers. And Brett Hebner will also be the center here tonight, starting for Jim O'Neill's club. He in his 33rd year as a head coach. We'll now pause for your national anthem. There you have it, Andrew Nieland, the student section bringing the gas. This is playoff field.
Great rendition.
I mean,
there.
My goodness.
It's a team effort in here.
I am absolutely thrilled to be a part of this event.
It's great.
It's an honor.
I wish we could give the fans at home a little bit more feel about how intimate it is here. I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder.
It's about 6 rows of stands that go all the way down. They're packed.
We're just completely surrounded.
Shoulder. You're about 2 deep around the glass. You leave, you lose your spot. You're out.
That's how it works. It's as tight as it gets, and it's as cold as it gets. This is about one of the chillier rinks you're going to find in the state.
Let's talk about the coach. Is Jim O'Neill, as I was mentioning, for the national anthem in his 33rd season. Now 519. That's correct. 500 wins, 281 and 32. He goes through the co-coaching combo of Tom and Greg Vanelli from the St. Thomas Academy Cadets. They too have been at it for quite some time. They in their 11th season, 241, 68 and 8. They've had 9 state tournament appearances as a school, including titles in 06, 08, 11, 12, and 13. That all at the Class 1A. They've stepped up to the 2A, and we'll see how that shakes down in a couple of weeks. When we get the section playoffs, this could be a section final preview as we're underway. Back into the cadet zone, it's Donahue with it. He tries to angle a pass up off the stick and out of play right away as we'll face off at center ice.
Yeah, they're going for the 4-peat, Wags. I mean, you still counted a 4-peat if they're able to switch.
I'd almost give them a bonus.
Yeah,
bonus
exactly. 4.5.
I'd go straight Finn, straight to the 5.
Wow.
Donahue looks ahead for Novak. He's checked by Ohm. Schenk on the play. And it's going to be Hebner with it on the backhand to play in deep for the Raiders. Gnetz is there, but then it's Donahue out of the zone. Angles a pass, picked off. Shot, Hallett makes a save. The rebound up high the side. A pad save by Hallett. Good opportunity. Back they come with Novak. 3-on-3 across the line. He has wheels. On the backhand, poked off his stick. Scorching pace to start 40 seconds into this one. Left wing pass, here come the Raiders. It's Reese with it. Stood up neatly on the play by the defense. That was Max Schmidt to throw the body. Wyrock was there at the line, but not out. The Cadets work to try to play, and back up into center ice it goes, poking it to safety and back into the offensive zone as Wyrock, as he comes together with the Raiders. Nolan Ryan, no relation to the pitching sensation. From the left point, they're going to try to shovel down the wall. And back at center it goes. Taking a swing at that for the Raiders, that was Fleischman. Bodies flying at center, poked back into the neutral zone and sent right back in by Taxler. Behind Hallett it goes. It's going to be Schmidt to guide it to the left wing side. They'll try to play up through center. Here they come, do the Cadets on the puck. Neat little play by Tufto. Plays it back into the corner as it's behind the net. From the right point, here's a quick shot, and the back door was open and awning there for Tufto. Great pass that came his way on the shot pass from Bretzman. I'd like to call that the Shass here at the MN Hockey Mag. Back in behind the net it goes. And it's to the point, not out. Oh, a big pad save there. Jancy saw it last second. Oh, a scramble in front. No goal there as he keeps it out of the net. But that last save by Jancy cannot be underestimated. He threw the right pillow, saw it at the very last second.
Did a nice job. And then we saw that puck go behind the net just recently. And that puck slipped right between the legs of the goaltender, Jancy, as somehow the goalie does a nice job covering it up. Net comes off, whistle 15 even to go here in our first period.
Jancy will look on to his right as the faceoff is set. He enters this game 8-2-1 with a 2.14 and a .911 save percentage with 1 shutout to his credit. At center ice, it's Buckingham with it as he loses the handle, and it'll be the Cadets. Nice little poke check there by Smolage to center. They're going to regroup to the left wing side. That's off the stick of Stang and flipped back up in the air neatly by the Cadets to center ice by Brian Hurley. Off the right wing, opening up to the low slot, poked off the stick of Buckingham. Shot save, Hallett. Loose change over to the far wing as it's going to be played up the wall neatly there. Ryan Smith was there. He's checked on the play. Good support by the Cadets. Up to the line. That's swatted away there by the defense. To center ice it goes. Brian Hurley on the play. Back in behind the net. Hurley and Smolage converge. It's going to be Hurley from the left side. He plays ahead. Novak off the backhand. His pass is picked off by Hebner. He looked left wing, but great position on Reese defensively. Looks like the Cadets learned their lesson against the Red Knights with the defensive coverage there. Rung up high to the point. Olmshank's shot hits traffic. Poked at the line, still in, and now stepping up to make the play. That's going to be Hurley. Turned right back over. Hallett takes the short hop, steers off to his right. Jason Smallage goes glass, but not out. Knocked down by Reese. Opens up the right hand shot, pushes that one wide of the cage. Now the Carum comes up high to the right point, played back down by Heapner. Picked up by the defense. They try to guide it along the wall. Hurley and Smallage have been out for what seems like about 10 minutes here on this shift. Back through center ice, Versich, he has speed. Poke check by Olmshank, now the battle continues. Versich and Flood as they'll battle to the left side of the goaltender, Trent Jancy. Novak tried to dangle, that didn't work, and back to center, Jimmy Dolan regroups, plays it to the near side for Donahue. He'll gain the line, wants the drop pass, Novak gets it, walks left corner, gets it back down low. They try to go back door, but that was closed on the puck. That's Cristiano Versich. That's set back in for the point. No, it's not. Offside the call. 12:51 to go. We're scoreless.
Teams are flying here early on. Physical play from both these teams. I like the energy being brought here and the physical play, as I said, Wags. I like, especially from St. Thomas. You noted them defensively, playing smart and playing physical.
Charlie Hallett, by the way, 7-4-0 in goal. Here he is handling the puck for the Cadets. 2.72 goals against with an .894 save percentage. Donahue wants the long stretch pass to the far blue line. Cameraman Todd Grover with a terrific job to keep up with the play. Solid effort. Across the line now, there's a shot in on goal. Stick save made off the Fleischman opportunity as it's Donahue now taking the pass. He'll handle it and play that one back for Jimmy Dolan. Cut off neatly there on the forecheck by Traxler. Now it's poked down to the slot area. Shot and a save and steered and poked out of there by Hallett. Off the goal mouth, up to the point it goes. They'll go rink wide off the stick of Max Jackson to center ice. He'll shovel the backhander back into the St. Thomas zone. It's going to be Donahue across center. He's going to fire that one in back behind. The Carum will take it all the way down to the corner for Oldlog. Getting the puck back, it's Buckingham, and that's up and into the bench area. Whistle down. Nice tempo here of a very tight checking game, though. Even though the skating's been very good, the checking's been equally solid.
Sure has. And good play at both ends. It seems like a couple of good opportunities for both Cretin and St. Thomas as we're just about 5 minutes in. I think both teams have to be happy with their play in the early going.
Face off to the left of the Cretin-Derham Hall goaltender, Trent Jancy, as they'll play back behind the net. The Cadets will play back up to the point. There's a shot that's wide of the cage. Big Carum comes out to the right side. McDonald was there. It's going to be picked off, and out of the zone come the Cadets back, or the Raiders rather, back through center, and icing the call on that Sam Wackman attempt there. Crowd doesn't like it here, the knowledgeable fans at Highland Arena.
We always like to mention how tight the official's going to call that red line, and we've got a tight one here tonight because that was about as close as gets.
I mean, we're talking inch. Usually you can get about a foot. Wouldn't you agree? I've always said if your stick passes the line, they let you have it.
There were some surprised fans in the building on that call.
But they're knowledgeable. But as a player,
they're watching.
But as a player, you know, on the lines, they're not going to mess around here tonight. There's no fudging.
That's true. You get that cleared up right away.
No surprises, no secrets. 50-50 to the left wing wall as the Raiders try to poke it up, but it's going to be played back down by Jack Brady. He takes the body on the defense. They're off the end boards, and it's back through center ice. Poke to safety. Here they come. Back down to the offensive zone with Cal Crawford. He'll lose the handle, and here come the Cadets of Donahue with wheels. Check that. That's number 12, Zach Weir, rather, as he gets away from his man, picks up the loose change from behind the net, but has nowhere to go with a nice forecheck thrown in there by Charlie Johnson. On the puck now, it's Wackman with it. He gets a little bit of support off the boards by Buckingham, and to the right point, swatted back in by Tommy Stang of the Cadets. Now it's going to be the Raiders at center, poking that one back in deep. Crawford was there. Donahue comes away with it from the left side of his own net. He'll survey the scene and say he doesn't like it. They're going to regroup and start over. Like that patience.
Great stick handler, Donahue. Really smart, composed the puck, and great footwork too.
Gannett's taking good angles at center to take away real estate, as it's the Cadets that play in deep into the Raiders zone. They'll walk up the right wing side. Here comes the Raiders with Hebner. He gets the puck back on a neat little give and go back in behind the net. Hebner is going to leave off back in behind. Gannett's was there, checked on the play. Support comes with Reese. Olmshank with it from the point. His shot's blocked as it trickles to the left wing side. Corner it goes. Now it's a Gannett stick check there. Over to support as well was Reese. Now it's played back in behind. Good job to get away from the forecheck as Jimmy Dolan will survey again. Calm it down and play it left wing side on the tape. Versich is going to walk it up the left wing wall as there's a sea of Raiders there to stop that would-be opportunity. To the corner it goes. Versich on the puck. Shot is fanned on there and taken away neatly by Gannett. Throws it in on goal. It's Highland to make the save, and back to the left side it's going to be Hurley. Rink wide Novak. Hurley, they chuck a little sauce and he bats it ahead. Lacrosse anybody. Left wing side, here's an opportunity low, and that's turned away neatly. Back up the middle it goes, and it's going to be handled once again by Hurley for Smallage, who transitions to center on the tape there for Tufto, and it's sent back into the neutral zone by the Raiders. Smallage will be back in off behind his net, looks to his left. Hallett on the goal line, slides from left to right. Little stick handle there, poked back up to the line, turned over. Here come the Raiders with energy and an opportunity. Scores! Right onto the back of the net. A great opportunity there. I believe that was number 16, Chad Fleischman.
Chad Fleischman gets his 12th.
Here come the Raiders with energy and an opportunity.
Goal of the year as we take a look at it. Puck was just kind of thrown out front, and I don't think it was really directed toward anybody specifically. But there were a couple of Raiders in front, and Fleischman does a nice job of just going to the net.
You take a look at that freeze frame. You've got 3 Cadets and 2 Raiders. You think you've got numbers, and there it is. Bang, goal.
It just creeps through, and again, Fleischman does a nice job of just getting to the right spot in the slot area, scoring his 12th goal of the year, 11 goals and 8 assists coming in. So great job from him, and he puts the Raiders up on top about midway through the first period.
1-0 the score.
Oh.
Fleischman from Toxler, and I didn't get the second assist. Did you get it? I'm going to put you to work on that from here on out. Official score.
Duly noted.
And appreciated. 1-0 the score, the thing that matters the most. That in favor of the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders. And it was getting to the point where I started to feel like the Cadets were taking a little bit of charge, at least in puck possession, slowing things down, regrouping, looking for angles. Defended very well in the defensive zone, though, by the Raiders. Now it's the Cadets back up out of their zone through center. Schmidt in on goal. Turned aside there by Jancy. And it's going to be picked up by Flood. He'll get away from the oncoming forecheck, and that's swatted away. Donahue pokes to center. Right wing side it goes. And up ice, here come the Cadets. McDonald. Down low they go. That's turned over, and it's going to be handled as Smith wanted to toss it off the glass. Instead, gained the zone off the stick of Olmshank, who's going to be submarined and play that one low. Nice check. Jimmy Dolan not afraid of the big frame. Oh, a chance to the slot area, fails to click. The Raiders once again offensive zone. Olmshank will pull and shoot. Deflected that one off the Cadet stick. Jimmy Dolan there. Now to the corner. On it, it's Leiden. He's checked. Nice little position there by Charlie Johnson. And it's going to be gathered in by Jimmy Dolan to the line, but not out. Sent back in as a partial change is in store for the Raiders. 6:51 to go here in the first. It's 1-0. Long pass in on goal to the backhand. Oh, and a save by the goaltender, Trent Jancy, as he took that one away from the St. Thomas Academy Cadets, Dylan McDonald.
What a look down ice by Donahue. Great vision.
Reese had a chance. That's turned over. Fire wagon hockey. Versich tries to slice through the defense. Nothing doing there. And that one's through the wickets there, turned back up ice by the Raiders Gannettes, and it's going to be played back behind the net. The forecheck continues, a form of a trap moving right now for the Raiders as here comes Novak back up center ice. He's going to carry off to the left, eludes the hip check. You can't teach it as he flips that one through the goal mouth area. Gets a little bit of help down low with Wyrock back in behind. Novak is pinned up on the boards, checking him there on the play and keeping him in check as Ryan, as it's a 2-on-2 battle. Here comes the third Raider. We're going to poke it free. We're going to play on. And down low, it's going to be picked up by Gannettes. Outlet for Reese, gets away from the stick check. Ooh, nearly did a little hot move there on Donahue. It didn't work. And back up ice, it's Versich. He's explosive. Spins and turns and plays this to the corner. Down low it goes for Wackman, and it's going to be an opportunity for Novak. Try to shovel that one from the backhand, that one wide of the cage. And the defense, Wackman comes again away with it for the Raiders of Cretin-Derham Hall. From center ice, shot it on goal. Hallett steers off the glass. And down to the corner with Fleischman, the game's lone goal scorer as we sit at 1-0 here late in the first period. He scores! What a play off the end wall, and the score is 2-0, Cretin-Derham Hall.
Chad Fleischman again, you just talked about him, Wags. Gets the first goal of the game for the Raiders and now gets the second. And a beautiful little play. We take a look at it. Just kind of a scrum in front. Again, right place, right time for Chad Fleischman as he picks up his 13th goal of the year and puts his team up 2 now.
Once again, it looks harmless. Everybody's covered right there, Andrew, but he just sort of snuck through. There were bodies by him, but nobody really got the stick or the body. He looked checked, but was he checked? So it's 2-0 now. 2 goals scored down low in the goal mouth area for the Raiders. The physical strength showing its way here in the early going and on goal as Janzi makes the save.
Totally, and as you noted, Wags, kind of unusual goals, positionally pretty sound from the Tommies, but not doing a good job, or the Cadets, I should say. Not doing a good job, though, picking that puck up into Fleischman again, just being opportunistic.
You showed your Johnnyism there.
I did. I see St. Thomas the first thing I go to.
First thing you do. It's a natural.
It is.
You, of course, wore the colors as an athlete.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. Rode the bus. Up to the left point it goes. Olmshank will play through. You don't want to say the next goal is the biggest, work that cliche, but it's pretty darn important here, I think, Andrew, between these two teams. The Cadets are really going to want to say, hey, look, no more of this stuff, and you can clearly see the talent is there. They've had their chances, but the defensive zone coverage has probably been the edge for the Raiders thus far.
You noted it, Wags. I think that they have to be happy with their intensity. Does St. Thomas. They got to be pretty happy with the way they're playing. So if you look at that from that side, if they get scored on for a third time and go down 3, that's frustration, right? So they got to get the next one.
There's a deep trap going on in their own zone right now that they're fighting their way through. And then there's one at center ice as well. It's very disciplined by the Raiders. The puck possession has been very good for the Cadets, and they're going to get a chance here. Oh, what a save by Jancy. You got to be kidding me. That was a beauty. Shot on goal. Oh. Rebound as the puck hits free and back up ice. Here come the Raiders on its Buckingham as he's going to be forced to play up and out of play. My goodness.
The little man, Trent Janzy, sprawling out on that one as we see a couple nice opportunities. Looking back at it here, there's one. And he actually, wow.
He got it with his pad. That was amazing.
And then he was left sprawling again seconds later. So
well, then it went
Pez shift there from him.
Straight Pez dispenser on the rebound. And out of the zone it goes. What a save. I mean,
no candy allowed.
Absolutely not. Now, I'll tell you what, that's the type of save that you can't teach. That's a reactionary save. That's
natural.
A battle save. You do what you have to do to keep the puck out of the net. So often, I think we've seen a lot of robotronics in the goaltenders these days. What's this thing now where these guys stand with their hands up in the air?
You can't be like that all the time. Sometimes you got to improv and make it happen.
You know what I tell these high school goaltenders? You stand with your stick up by your waist. You better be pretty darn good to get down and make those saves. I'm not quite seeing it yet at this juncture. Back to the corner and another redirect toward the goal mouth area. That one fails to click. And at center ice, it's going to be handled by Reese. On the tape for Huebner. He's checked. Down he goes. Whacked up to the left wing side, but taken away there by the Cadets, Max Schmidt. Regrouping in his own zone. It's Nolan Ryan as he tries to play it up the right wing. That gets away from the intended receiver, Cadets. And it's going to be handled by Max Schmidt for the Cadets. He's stick checked on the play. Versich is going to play back in with 2:40 to go. Your score reads 2-0 Raiders.
It's a little funny hearing you call Nolan Ryan.
I love it.
I just got to go there.
I just want to go with the just big gas coming off the hill with the grunt.
Just straight Texas Rangers.
You know what? There's not
beating
too
up
old
Robin
for anybody.
Ventura.
There's a rebound. That takes me to the Carlton Fisk Deion Sanders debacle.
Yes.
Robin Ventura up high to the line it goes. Donohue's shot deflected wide of the cage. Wyrock was there, and it has been an absolute battle in the goalmouth area.
We got a lot going on there now. Several bodies piled up. The officials are in there sorting it out. But we've noted it, Wags. Janzi's been very impressive in net. The little guy just sprawling out, making saves, doing what he's got to do to keep the puck out of the net.
So far, we've been infraction-free.
Yes, clean game. I've really been impressed by the way these teams, they're playing physically. That does not say anything to how the bodies are flying around out here, because these two teams are going at each other. But it's been a clean game, end-to-end, and fun game to watch here in the first period.
2:03 to go in the first, 2-0 in favor of the Raiders. Got a pair of goals. Ooh, look out, as that one travels up and out of play, and at center ice it goes.
No penalties, nobody taken off the ice for that little scrum in front of the net. A little surprised by that.
No foul. It's the first real set, too, and
you're right.
I don't think anybody, usually it comes down to if they say.
Just a pile up, really.
Well, CJ is one of your referees there talking to Tom Vanelli, and he's a next level ref. He's all over the place. He's one of the top officials here with the high school league officials and does a great job. So has control of the hockey game from start to finish. Notice how I didn't say the last name to protect him?
That was clever of you.
Save turned aside. That was not a lack of knowledge. That was just an absolute protection move.
Oh, love it. Not going to find him.
Can't Facebook stalk. From the left wing wall they go. Don't forget to check out our overtime radio show tomorrow. There's a shot and a save. We'll have feedback of this one for you. Look at some of the other big games. Tim Kolomainen's going to join me for that.
Always one of my favorite weekly activities. Tune in to listen to you two. Timmy always well-versed in the northern part of the state.
And Class A.
A lot of our Class A
action. He's kind of my Class A. It allows me to just kind of focus on the Double A.
Exactly.
Even though I do focus on both, he's very
I'd put his Class A knowledge up there with anybody in this state.
Ganetz with it one-on-one. Fans on that one. And it's going to be Max Schmidt with it back in behind the net with Weir. Weir will set up shop as they'll get the breakout rolling there. Ganetz flows to his right, and now it's Novak. Neat job there as they break it. Poke checked at the line neatly there by the Raiders' Nick Reese, and he'll come across the line. Fans on that one. And the puck sits free. Novak comes away. He'll advance the puck ahead for Stang, right wing side. On the biscuit there, that was Dylan McDonald. He was pushed off at 40 to go in the first. We'll take a brief timeout when this one ends. Get the ice down. You can get your chips and pop and get right back at it. Back up the right wing side. Ganetz with it. Nice little pass there as he leaves off for Huebner. There's a shot that deflects up and out of play. Clearly the busier of the two goaltenders has been to our left. The Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders, as Trent Chansey has seen a ton of shots. Charlie Hallett has had a few, but the two opportunities were so quick down low, and with authority, it's tough for him to really have a shot at those.
No doubt about it. Cannot fault him for those goals, and really you can't fault the effort of the Cadets. They've got to be pretty happy with how they've come out and played. Just got to get a couple goals on the scoreboard now.
Poke to the near wall as it's Donahue that comes together with the Raiders Traxler. And they're going to try and poke that to the goal mouth area, and back into the Raiders zone it goes as it's Fleischman. Big check at the line there, forcing the turnover. And that was Cristiano Versich letting him have it and letting the crowd know that he did it as well.
Absolutely. There was a little bit of chatter after that. Fleischman's been the story thus far for, well, this entire hockey game, really, with the 2 goals. And, boy, that was a huge hit he laid out there to end this period.
St. Thomas Academy outshoots Cretin-Derham Hall by a 12-9 margin. We take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second period. Terrific non-conference action here from Highland Arena. It's the Raiders 2 and the Cadets nothing. And we welcome you back to Highland Arena. Boy, that's about as fast a between period intermission you're going to get. At least it felt like it.
Yeah, it did. It felt like about 6-7 minutes.
Well, the Zams.
I went and got a tea.
The Zams were done in about 4. You're drinking tea.
I went and got a tea. And tea for 1.
All right. Just say where's mine.
Warming the soul.
I will tell you this, the walking taco was rock solid. The goal-scoring Chad Fleischman has a pair, his 12th and 13th on the season for Cretin-Derham Hall. They outshoot the Cadets by a 12-9 margin in period number 1. And there were no power plays awarded to either team. It'll be the Raiders in their white with yellow and purple trim, yellow buckets moving from right to left against the Cadets wearing their familiar blue and whites.
Good hockey, good first period of play. Looking forward to continuation.
Terrific period of play. We'll see how the Cadets respond. They enter this one 11-5-1 on the season. Coming off a 6-3 loss at the hands of the Breck Mustangs. Want to stop that little skid there at 1. Right now they have some work to do as it's Novak across the line as it's swatted away from him by Flood. Down goes Flood in the corner as he tries to go soccer up the wall with it.
It's going to be our first penalty of the game, Wags.
This one will come up against the Cadets. Reese with it. Ooh, slides that one to the goal mouth. A bomb! And that one is off the pad and held on to by the goaltender, Charlie Hallett, and a good one to say the least.
Yeah, Chad Fleischman was looking for the Hattie there. He was trying to go natural.
We'll take a look at this one on replay. You see Hallett was stuck over on the far side. Did a great job to recover. Get over there with the pad, make the save, didn't panic, hung on. Now we get to see a 39% power play.
Great opportunity here for the Raiders to extend that 2-goal lead. And as you said, Wags, next goal is huge in this game.
Olmshank banned on that one. Still a heavy shot high and wide. Down on the play goes Heapner as he's bothered. A little support along the way. Max Jackson is there. Jackson walks off the right side of the cage. The Raiders work the power play. Novak, obviously one of their better penalty killers, goes for the cross check within the first minute here of the period. Heapner with it, plays it back behind. Now they'll walk up to the near side. Heapner gets it back off the stick of Hallett, steered up to the right point, poked to safety. Reese is there, off his stick. He's bothered on the play by the Cadets, Zach Weir. Oh, from the back door, that nearly was handled, but too far for Max Jackson. Jackson cycles down low for Heapner, tries to force one through. Up to the point, Olmshank shot gets through, and a stick save made by Hallett. Off the boards to center, off the stick neatly there, poked ahead by Tufto. And the left wing side, Tufto trolling, and a nice save made and hung on to. Tufto has a great opportunity. It was Bretzman who nearly finished the deal.
Alec Bretzman, the 11th grade winger, great wheels there, short-handed. Doing a nice job of taking it wide there as we see. Putting it on net. And a good save by Hallett to cover up. 58 seconds remain here on the power play for the Raiders.
Great job by the production crew to get that replay for you so you can see him taking it wide. To the right wing it goes. The guys are doing a great job in the truck.
We love our replays. They had a whole nother facet.
Element cleared to center. Now it's going to be Wackman with it. And it's going to be turned up ice. To the left wing side it goes. Oh, and a big collision there. Possession remains for the Raiders. Back behind the net with 27 to go on the man advantage. Jimmy Dolan makes the positional play there. And an interference call coming up. We'll see this one on replay. No questions asked on that. Oh, no, we won't. I accidentally deleted that, I think. Nonetheless, it will be an interference call.
Yeah, getting a little over-aggressive there were the Raiders. As the bodies flew and really kind of away from the play. That was Willie Ryan, excuse me. That was number 23, Ryan Smith, the 10th grade forward that's going to go to the box. Create a 4-on-4 situation here for 20 seconds.
We like to say the wide open sheet of ice here. So we went infraction free in period number 1, and here we go with a pair within the first 2.5 minutes of the second period.
Great opportunity now here for the Cadets. As you've noted,
want to get this deep.
They need this next goal.
10 to go in the 4-on-4. Nice hustle by Tufto as he gets a little bit of help on the stick of Versich as he tries to find his trailing Alec Bretzman. It's going to be a regroup now. Donahue gets it. Donahue, nice little house-she going there through center. Gains the line right side. Neat pass to the near side for Novak. This is a 34% power play. It clicks for the Cadets. Two very good man advantages on display here this evening. Novak plays back up high. Tufto looks to his right. Doesn't like it. Now goes down low. Novak behind the back. Oh! Scores! Versich fans on it. Bretzman picks up the garbage. And it's a 2-1 hockey game.
Beautiful play there. Bretzman picking up his 16th goal of the season. As you noted, Wags, beautiful behind the back dish as we take a look at that. Novak, first little attempt fails to click. But Bretzman puts it away and gets the oh-so-necessary goal for the Cadets, bringing this game to 2-1.
That is a big one in my world. I don't think you want to go down to the defensive style of these Raiders by 3.
No doubt.
And now you make it a hockey game. It's 2-1, and what a play by Tommy Novak off the side of the cage. He tries to split the defense, no go. The big fella, Olmshank, was there to make the play with Flood. Boy, a couple of big guys on the end line. Olmshank hits Novak, tries to ride him off the puck, gets a little bit of help down low, and out of the zone they come with Fleischman. He has a pair. Handled now by the defense of the Raiders, or the Cadets rather. Schmidt now on the puck. It's Versich. Oh, a shot and a good save there. Janzi throws the right pad and makes a beauty.
Versich, another prolific goal scorer for the Cadets. 14 on the season for him. He had an idea right where he wanted to go with that one. Just a flex up off the pad. Great save there from Janzi.
.14 to go here in the second period. A barn burner from the Highland Arena with the Raiders of Cretin-Derham Hall. They were on the MNHockeymag.com top 10 last week. In at number 10, fell out this past week. And here they are trying to find their graces with one of the executive committee members of the ranking crew. Not going to tell you who that is, as it's the Raiders in control back behind the net.
We'll just say it's a great opportunity to showcase your skills here tonight.
Odlog was there as he was checked off the puck. The Cadets worked the offensive zone. Other than the penalty, they've had themselves a nice start to this period. Walking in and thinking of taking the shot, but faking and holding is Jimmy Dolan. He walks to the corner, watch closely behind the net. Tufto gets a stick and keeps the puck free. He's going to cycle it down low for Hallam. There's a chance from the slot. Oh, pie! And that was Oh, that one just gets through. Dicey moment there. I'm not sure if the goaltender got the blocker pad. A shot and a save. Turned away. Reese tries to carry out of the zone. He gets it. Nice battle at center. Donahue turns it back up ice. Plays it to the left wing side. Checked on the play was Bretzman. He has his team's lone goal here to start the second period as they trail 2-1. From center, played back in deep by Hurley. Pinching down the wall, it's going to be McDonald. He's going to be checked and washed on the play by Odlog. And now Ganetz is there and helping out McDonald for the Cadets. 3-on-2. If you're the Raiders, you got to come away with that thing, but hustle and hard work by the Cadets. A good play by Charlie Johnson. Ganetz turns it over, and it's going to be handled by McDonald. McDonald plays it right back down the wall. Body check thrown back in behind the net. They continue to fish for the loose change. Look back up to the left point, walking, snapping, and that one's blocked by Ganetz. Reese and Ganetz 2-on-2 through center. Reese has the puck. Now they're going to change on the fly. He was out for a while.
Yeah, they needed that.
11 minutes remaining here in the second period. 2-1 in favor of the Raiders. Cadets energized after their most recent marker. Back in behind Hallett. He's been quiet. Hasn't been tested here much in the second period. Puck will be played back up to the left wing side. Wyrock was there. Now it's going to be handled by the Raiders to the line. Shot, stick save by Hallett. That opportunity from Ryan. On the puck now for the Raiders, it's Buckingham. Ryan's shot through Trevor. Oh, that one trickled awfully close to the promised land. Now to the corner it goes. Goodness gracious. Now Ryan again, right point. Snapshot again and on goal, a rebound. Oh, a couple of opportunities for Buckingham. Nice little house she going through center. Fans want the interference. They're not going to get it as we play on across the line and offside.
Huge hit there by Novak. A little after the whistle, the fans are not happy, but I think that was all right. That kind of happened in the flow of the play. I also think that was a good no call down here on the the Cretin blue line.
Here's that series where that one went up over the top of that. Oh my goodness, right there. Now watch, it goes straight through the goal.
Behind him. Yeah.
Oh. Even that hit from Novak got an O out of you.
It was massive.
Good to see Kevin May is looking on. He, of course, is dealing with his daughter Emma's Cretin-Derham Hall Raider girls varsity game right now as we speak.
Oh, he's going for 2 for 1.
Multifaceted with North Star Sports. Played back up high to Olmshank, wrist shot. That one's off the stick. Chased down by the Cadets. Max Schmidt. Olmshank steers and back up the ice they come with Traxler. He gains the line, stood up on the play. Neat little defensive play turned in there, and it's going to be Weir with it. Olmshank, the big reach, the tight end, and defenseman showing his wares. Versich plays to Novak. Backhand, buzzed wide of the cage, up to the near side. It's going to be Flood. The defenseman will gain the line on the rush, puts on the brakes as he gains St. Thomas territory. Turns from the left point, plays down the wall. That one too far, intended for Fleischman. They're going to help it along the wall. Back up they come with Stang and the Cadets. Nowhere to go but through center. And it's going to be chased down by Max Johnson. Novak is there with a good angle. Took that pass away. Reese will play to the corner. Now it's Ganetz in front as they were looking for Hebner. No go. Turned aside by the Cadets defense. Back up ice they come with it. Now Jimmy Dolan. He's turned off the biscuit as it trickles in front of the bench area. Stepping into the loose puck, it's Ganetz. Snapshot that's blocked, bounding toward the slot area. Reese throws the body, but from the knees up quickly was Jimmy Dolan. For you mites that wonder why the dads make you go from knee to skates, that's a good reason why.
There it is.
Starts right there in the midi-mite stage. Off the wall and sent back in for the Cadets. That's off. Hebner to center. Ryan with it. Plays that one back into the Cadet zone, and Donahue will take over as he looks to his right. Instead, does a little shuttle step past Hebner. Plays that one in wide of the cage. The purpose dump there. Back behind the net, Max Johnson with it. Right wing on the breakout. Hebner, nice job to break the forecheck for the Raiders across the line. Right wing or left wing pass. Neat job to gather and a good opportunity there. Cal Crawford bid for Jim O'Neill's Raiders. Ryan now, left point, shot block. Didn't find its way through. It looked like Hallett might have been over sliding to his right a little bit. Oohs and ahs from the peanut gallery. Across the line they go. Flood with a defensive play, nonstop action, 7:27 to go. Can't tell you, folks, what type of game and atmosphere we have here at the Highland Arena. It's an absolute honor to be a part of it. Played up to the right wing side. Tufto is there too far. Flood takes a swing at that one. He's bothered on the play neatly there by Johnson. Now it's a shot. Tufto and a stick save made by Jancy. From the left point, that's blocked. Karam, there's numbers and room. Up ice they go. Crawford with it, sends a shot wide of the cage. Looking to change on the play for the Raiders was Buckingham. He'll stay on and shovel it in and now get off the ice, and it's going to be sent back to center. Now the momentum is swung back to the Raiders here after the torrid start from the Cadets for this second stanza. 2-1 the score with 6:40 to go, and your first whistle in quite some time.
Really has, Wags. Look at the last few shifts. Really, it's been all Cretin-Derham all. Great job bouncing back from what was a furious first few minutes from the Cadets as we take a look here.
You know, that play right there, Andrew, benefited Cal Crawford. He had to reach back. And in doing so, he's able to get away from the defense to pull it to the forehand. They got a great scoring chance. Did
a great job of collecting it and keeping his feet going to get around the defender.
Absolutely. From the left wing side at center ice across the checkered. Poke through everyone, and here comes McDonald 1-on-2. Ryan says no as he plays it to the near side. It's going to be handled by his partner, Max Jackson. That's deflected off a pair of shin pads and onto the stick of number 15, Joe Decker. And here come the Cadets back up ice with another number 15, and Tommy Novak. He was stick checked at the line and just offside where the Cadets will face off at center with 6:08 to go here in period number 2.
Good hockey as we continue to see both these teams getting their looks. And our score remains 2-1. Nice early goal from the Cadets, and thus far it's been the second period. It's been a lot of good opportunities again for both sides. Goaltenders have played well.
Yeah, we know all about the 100-year-plus rivalry, two boys' schools in the Catholic ranks from really the beginning of time when the state of Minnesota became more than a territory. You know, now they're still playing, but this is more about Section 3 AA and positioning and seeding.
It definitely is. It has a long term of
scores! Bad save by Hallett. Reese picks up the loose change and buries for the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, great shot in from the point there initially. As that was just a juicy rebound that popped loose. And it was number 7, Nick Rice, this junior forward, getting the goal at their top goal scorer this year. It's his 18th goal of the season. And a massive goal for the Raiders as they respond to the Cadets' earlier goal in the period and regain that 2-goal advantage.
That is a pretty big goal right there. That was a nice purpose shot from the point. Now here come the Raiders. Interesting to see now. Usually you have to be ready for the best thing a team has to offer, and here comes the talented Tommy Novak in on goal versus a shot and a save. A great chance there, and Jancy turns that one aside.
Jancy's done a great job all night. Seems like many of his big saves have come when he's been on the ice sprawling around. Just does a great job staying active and using those pads.
Reacting is what I'd like to say.
Definitely getting low and finding the puck. Great job there.
5:25 to go here, Andrew, in period number 2. Thanks a lot for joining us here on the MN Hockey Mag. Don't forget some of the features. Obviously, Brian Halverson's great story about the White Bear Lake team. Peruse that between the periods. We've got your top 10s, the real top 10s from the Class A and 2A. Tim Kolamainen takes care of the Class 2A. Or the Class 1A. The double A's are posted on Mondays. We got the Minnesota Hockey Magazine radio show.
Great recap of all 10 teams in that poll. It's a great place. I love to go just to get a good feel for the top teams, how they played in the last week, what they've got upcoming. Just keeps you real real mindful of the schedule.
And with the Minnesota Hockey Magazine, oh, that's a big check at center there, thrown by Cretin-Derham Hall's Traxler with the radio show. We did one. Go ahead and look at the archives under the Minnesota Hockey Magazine radio show. Scott Burnside from ESPN joined us, and we talked about, he was embedded, how Team USA was formed with the Sochi Olympics coming. And the most recent one, we talked with Dave Schwartz from KARE 11, who will be in the Olympic Games as well. There's a nice chance for Novak turned aside. Talked about his concerns with the safety and some of the things that the guys were thinking as well. So it's a good look at everything hockey. That one wide of the cage as there's 4:12 to go in the period. It'll be the Cadets back in behind the net. Rung around the glass up to center for Hallam. And it's going to be Hallam trying to play out of the zone, but too strong on the puck were the Raiders. Buckingham tries an opportunity there as he goes wide of the cage. And it'll travel back into the zone. No ice on the play. Janzi gets a stick on that. Here comes Hallam with the check. Tufto takes over. He's bulldozed there. And the right wing breakout for Ryan Smith fails to click, but he comes out of the pile with everything, and it's poked away and set back to center. Off the skate, back of the neutral zone it goes. Wackman will play ahead with 3.5 to go in period number 2. Hallett watches that one trickle away from him. Body check thrown there. Brian Hurley in as it's played up to the high point. Walking down to make the play was Max Jackson. Jackson pulls it, shoots. That one was blocked off the defense on the play there. Sam Wackman gets the big shin on the way of that one. Tufto has that poke to safety. Here's Ganetz with it. This top line is effective. That one, angled through for the oncoming Tanner Lydon as that fails to click. And at center ice, it's poked at the line and sent right back onto a Raider stick. Under 3 minutes now to go with 2 minutes and 52 in period number 2 and a 2-goal lead for the Raiders of Cretin-Derham Hall. Backdoor Hebner for Ganetz. That fails to click. Hebner gets it back. Reese sends a shot that's blocked, and out of the zone come the Cadets, but a good defensive positioning play there by Orion. That one off the glass. Away from the oncoming forecheck and out of the zone quickly. It's Hebner with it. He's going to play for Reese on the off wing. For Hebner up the middle. Gets it back, sends it through. That doesn't get through. Oh, and Hallett with a nice glove save there. Back behind the net they go. On it now, it's going to be Jimmy Dolan, left wing on the outlet. It'll be brought back over to the near side. Neat little play. Bretzman finds his man as it's played back in. And at the line, that's picked off by the Cadets. Penalty coming up. This one's going to be on the Raiders. It's going to be a hook or a trip, and tripping it is. We get to see the power play. Now some extracurriculars brewing over to our right.
I don't know about that call. I thought that was a good, clean hit there from Joe Decker, the junior forward.
Are you working the let him play angle?
I thought that he kind of came in and made a nice hit on him, knocked him off his feet. Kind of came from the side a little bit. I thought that's maybe where the official might have saw something.
I'm not going to say, but I did see him. The official looked at it for a minute before he put it up, thought it through. I think he felt as though that was an infraction, and to the true form it is. Power play now for the Cadets.
Big opportunity now. You look, just 2 minutes to go in the period. Huge chance for them to get right back into it.
Regain momentum in the offensive zone as well. Olmshank tries to clear on the backhand, can't get it out of the zone. Flood comes together, stood up by Versich, and it's going to be handled by Bretzman up high to the point. Donahue to the near side, Tufto. Didn't like the shot, plays over for Novak. Busy sticks by the Raiders, cleared but not out. Tufto, nice job to freeze the the defensive checker there. Now it's going to be Novak, back up high for Tufto. Handled by Donahue, turns away from one checker. His shot blocks. Oh, what a save and what a chance by Novak, a bouncing puck. And that was straight athletic by Janzi as he throws the left arm. Left point shot, that one wide. I don't think Janzi saw it to the last second. Now Novak with it, protects the puck as he looks up high to the point. That too far. Donahue's going to have to regroup. Back into the neutral zone. Novak takes it in stride. Leaves over for Versich. Off his stick to the corner it goes. Flood, the big frame, wins that battle. Cleared but not out. That's off Donahue. And now they play ahead. It's picked up by Tufto as he turns that one back into his own zone. 47 to go on the man advantage. That one was poked away neatly there. A defensive play by Traxler. And it's the Cadets back up ice. Across the line they go. Carrying it down low. It's going to be Tufto, and Olmshank with a big reach says, I'll have that. And a whistle on the play. The net is off its post. They're going to take that one outside.
That's a fortunate break there for the Raiders as they're going to get the whistle. As you said, Wags, taking the face-off outside the zone. 36 seconds remaining here in our second period. Doing a good job of killing off this power play thus far are the Raiders.
That's that save that was made in the early part of the power play on Novak.
What hand-eye there from Novak.
Oh, the thing was bouncing. It bounced about knee-high, and then it was on its way down when he got his stick on it and nearly put it in the back of the net. And
Very
a great
impressive
reaction by your goaltender to take a really weird puck coming his way. Goalies like pucks coming on straight lines and flat. They don't like them moving around, and
you never know what's going to happen. It's like a football bouncing around at that point.
No question. Cordero Patterson is not in the house to return that one. Had to go there.
Solid.
That one's up high. Novak, open net, pad save, he scores! A huge power play goal, 2 seconds left in the man advantage. 6.3 in the period, and we have a 3-2 hockey game.
I don't even know that Novak got a real good stick on that one, but it was just enough. And you know, Janty was kind of flopping around in the play. He was dealing with a couple different shots coming at him.
What I like here is watch how he came off the wall, Andrew. He'll send it in on goal. He'll follow up his rebound, and he'll just troll. He'll wait and wait and wait, and there he is with a wide open net and pushed it right through. Good piece of work there.
Novak gets a huge goal for his club. And now as the period ends, right back into this game.
Love it. We're going to have a terrific third period coming up for you as the clubs exchange a goal here. 2 goals for the Cadets as they cut the lead from a 2-0 lead after 1 to 3-2. We'll be back in a matter of moments for what's going to be an entertaining conclusion to this hockey game. You're watching high school hockey live and online on the MNHockeyMag.com. Welcome back to the Highland Arena. We get ready for period number 3. Andrew Nieland joins yours truly, Pete Waggoner, and we have had the best high school hockey game I've been a part of yet this year.
I think so. When you couple the kind of the back and forth play and the energy in the building, it's been a dandy, Wags. And boy, on one of the coldest nights we've had this winter, it has been it's been on fire in here tonight, huh? These teams have both come ready to play since the opening whistle. It's been back and forth. And that power play goal we got from the Cadets to end that second period has tightened this thing right back up. Now at a 1-goal game. And I think just about anything can happen as we head into our third.
I just heard from Michael Knight from Sports Radio 105 The Ticket. I'm working on a piece that's going to be very interesting.
Tell me more.
It's a tease, and it's coming out on Monday. That's all I'm
Stay
going to tell you.
tuned.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be an earth-shattering bit.
That's my favorite.
I will tell you this. It's on high school hockey, and it's on a player. We're just going to leave it at that. But I think you'll find it very inspiring.
You've got me wanting more.
Drooling. Frothing. At center ice we go. It just gets so thick sometimes.
It's thick.
Now Reese was just talking with his father here tonight. What a great guy. He and I shared the same profession at one time in our lives.
Really?
All trash.
Okay.
Okay, crickets.
Moving
Back
on.
behind the net it goes.
We got a game going on
out
here.
By Max Schmidt to the right wing side. Reese with it. Gets away from one man, plays back in behind. Reese was on that Team TCF. You can see that on NorthstarSports.tv. His Team Southwest, there's a chance in front, Southeast rather, took on Team USA under 17s from the Elite League. What a game that was.
Those are some good tilts.
Wow. You were on the call with me. It was unbelievable.
Absolutely. Seems like ages ago.
Light years. Ganette's with it. According to Mr. Reese, these lines have just been restructured. Reese took a high stick there, but the young man will work his way back to the bench. Across the line, 3-2 lead in favor of the Raiders here in the third period. We'll see if this takes a decided, more checking fashion. I thought that was a wide open second period. Angling through center on the puck, played back in behind.
Whoa.
I thought that was in the net. Hallett keeps it out. What a play. take a look at this one on a replay.
I don't know where that puck ended up going. It was in a perfect opportunity just to be tapped in by the.
Once again, great D-zone coverage there. Everybody's spoken for. The puck was rolling around. There you see sliding down, pointing to the net, saying that's in the back, was Max Jackson. Turning his way, slicing through traffic is Jackson. The left-hand shot takes down low.
Oh.
They charge the net again. Another classic Raider opportunity that really comes from the end line, Andrew Nieland.
That was like a replay of what just happened. We got the puck kind of come in, and then off that far post, the players come crashing in.
Nice job by the defenseman to keep the biscuit drawing a player. But again, carries it low. They get numbers, and they can come forward to the net. There's nothing fancy to putting the puck in front and just going straight to the net.
Yeah, very nice move there by number 17. That was Scott Wolf, the junior forward, setting that play up.
And through center ice they go. They're having a great time chatting in the penalty box or ice. Mike picking it up.
We're getting every single word. Try not to get distracted.
Something about 10 o'clock. Now to the corner it goes as it's going to be handled back in behind the net. Jimmy Dolan is there. Donahue plays ahead. And Olmshank takes the body to the corner. He's ridden on the play there defensively. Tries to play it out. And here come the Raiders. Back up through center off the glass. Traxler plays that in deep. And it's going to be Smallage with it. Plays it to the left wing side for Hurley. And cutting across, but pulling it away was Novak. He's dangerous across the line. They have numbers. Novak tries to protect, but Flood said, I'm not impressed. Across center they go. On it, it's Buckingham. He cuts to the forehand, tries to slice through Smallage. There's a chance that Hallett gets the pad on. And from the side of the cage, now there's a butt shot and a bomb by Olmshank wide of the cage. Back up to the center ice area it goes. Forced to touch up are the Raiders. Here come the Cadets regrouping in their own zone. They're going to play this off the boards to center. On the tape now, that's Hallam with it. He plays it to the corner. Out come the Cadets with an opportunity there on that puck. That was number 14, Charlie Johnson. Stick save there by Janzi. And at center ice it goes. Shoveled back in by Weir. Couple of bodies converge and turning that one back up ice. Submarining the would-be checker there was Johnson as they converge in front of the Raider bench. Near side it goes. On the puck, sent back in by Weir. And they're going to cycle back for Ryan behind his net with 13:15 to go.
The physical play that you kind of asked, is it going to kind of pick up again? Seems like it really has here in this third period. These teams are looking to take away space using the physical play.
Here's the last chance. Indeed, the checking game, though, when these things start to matter, when each shift gets a little closer to the wire, you can't lose your guy, and suddenly the scoring chances become fewer and fewer.
It does. It seems like some of these guys might be running a little bit, kind of consciously trying to take guys out. Sometimes it can get carried away a little bit. But it seems to be something that's being implemented on both sides.
Back up ice. Here come the Raiders. Reese flies by his man, pokes it back behind the net. Reese is on it, protects the puck, tries to play this through traffic. Now it's going to be Hebner who runs into a check, and Nats was there, and back up ice they go. Stang with it, cuts to his left and plays that one back in behind the Raider net. Flood is there. Plays it on the right wing breakout, and he's still touch pass. That's Ganatz. Now it's Hebner to Reese. Loses the handle on his own, and back up ice they come. Through center on it, it's Wyrock as he loses the handle. To the corner it goes. Packed house here at Highland Arena. Cycle back in behind the net. Hebner. Now on it, it's going to be Wyrock rather. Now it's going to be Olmshank is there. All sorts of traffic in the corner. Picked off Novak. Oh, he had his man in front looking for an opportunity there. That was Cristiano Versic. There's a snapper off the crossbar. Oh my word, Olmshank handcuffed Hallett.
Olmshank, one of the bigger shots you're going to see in the high school ranks. 6 goals, 13 assists already in the air. You see him just fling this thing in, not even crossing the blue line yet. Wow.
Believe us, it hit the post. Otherwise, that face-off wouldn't be inside the zone.
That was off the crossbar.
Boy, it gets off his stick in a hurry. If it's a bounding puck from the point, he's had a couple of funny ones to handle. You don't think he's going to get anything on it, and he just uncorks a bomb.
Every time.
One of the heaviest shots I've seen in the league so far.
Yeah. Big boy and a big shot.
He, of course, along with Reese, among others, had themselves. Novak was there. Novak, of course, on Team TCF in the Elite League. All these players honing their game. Back up to the point it goes. Donahue, touch pass, look back against the grain. That fails to click, and that was just wide. That was Bretzman bidding there. There's a one-timer. Scores! Tommy Novak works a full celly in front of the Raiders faithful, and we're tied at 3.
Extended celebration there from Novak. Making sure you got a full cruise on that one, but beautiful shot. One-timer attempt. We take a look as Janzik just cannot get over in time. And we've got a tied score. First time we've been tied up since the start of this game.
Way back in the first period many moons ago. Goodness.
Anybody's hockey game now with 11:22 to go.
Cadets pressing here in the third period. Now 11:15 to go. They've come all the way back from down 2 twice. 2-0 and 3-1. Cadets has a hard time handling. Gets poked back up at center. Traxler was there to play back in wide of the cage. And it's going to be Reese with it. Checked off his stick. Gets it back. Neat job there. He's going to be checked by Stang. And from center ice, it's going to be Hebner. They have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Hebner's shot deflects up off a stick and out of play. Face-off inside the Cadet zone.
How about it's a packed house when, I don't know if we got a clip of that from the video, but you can kind of see. Yeah, we got like 10 bodies up here on the stairwell.
Yeah, can you pan up and show the stairwell, the catwalk? Look at that.
I mean, they are fitting in
they're over
everywhere.
On the far side. I don't know what they're sitting on. The air conditioning ducts hanging from the rafters.
Anything they can find.
Todd Grover, great job on camera 1, 2, and 3. Puck is played back up to the left wing side. Here come the Cadets out of the zone. Poke checked off the stick. Wayrock was there. Stick save turned aside by the goaltender Trent Jancy. Flood carries the center, goes down, and then it's going to be picked up out of the neutral zone by Buckingham. He tries to play that one through. Buckingham tries to cycle behind the net. Smallage comes away, works the ring to the left wing wall, gets away from Olmshank. Nice little play there by Wayrock. Olmshank will regroup in his own zone. Looks back up ice. The captain carries up the ice with speed for the Raiders of Cretin-Derham. Oh, and buzzes another missile wide of the cage. Big check thrown off the end boards as on came Tyler Lydon. Played down by the Cadets. Novak at center. Flood picks off that pass, sends it off Donahue, who regains control and plays ahead for Bretzman. Now Novak has a trailer. Bretzman leaves down low. He had his man in Versich, but he was covered neatly there by the defense. Flood now will give quickly to Olmshank behind the net. He's going to have to regroup and holds on for a minute, and up the right side he goes. Nothing there as Versich cuts off that passing lane. Long pass off the boards too far. That's going to be wide of Charlie Hallett, and back into the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders zone we go.
That shot of Olmshank's, it comes off the stick like a slap shot. But it's just a wrist shot. It's just incredible the speed at which he can generate from just a traditional wrist shot. Oh!
Oh!
That was crossbar.
Big opportunity again there. The dinner bells are ringing here tonight. Goodness gracious. Right side of the cage it goes. Protected neatly there on the play by the defense, and Schmidt. And the forecheck ensues. Reese is there. Now Hebner lost his glove, got it back, and it's back in center. Novak plays that through everyone. Foot race. Ryan's going to be bothered on the play by Versich. Reese comes down away with it, turns it back up to the left wing side, hits the linesman with it, regroups to Ryan. Wanted a long pass for Gnetz. It's not there, and they're going to regroup back out of their own zone. On it now, it's Jackson, and it's going to be Reese winding and shooting. That's deflected off the stick of Weir. Donahue puts on the brakes, plays it D to D. On the stick for Wyrock as they play that one back through center. Into the Raiders zone with 8:10 to go in the third period. From the left side of the cage, out of the zone they come with Jackson. That one too far. No icing on the play. Donahue is there. He better hurry. Turns away from the oncoming forecheck as Decker was there momentarily, but it's going to be Tufto left wing side for the Cadets of St. Thomas Academy. Right wing side, there's a shot from the point that's steered aside neatly by Janzi of the Raiders, and Flood will carry out of the zone. He's stick checked neatly at center, but the support continues ahead. Shot deflected wide of the cage by Fleischman, bidding for the hat trick. No, Andrew, you can't throw mine on the ice if it occurs. It's the Leafs hat.
I might take it.
It's golden. It's almost sacred in nature.
I see it on the top many a days.
Olmshank.
It would be missed.
You see it more than the hair or the lack thereof. There's a chance in front. Hallett the save and the rebound, and that's Fleischman. Who else? Up high to the right point it goes. It's going to be the Raiders on it. Pulled away neatly there. Nice little defensive play to protect the puck by Jackson, who walks the line. That shot deflected. Nice defensive play there by Sam Wackman.
We got two candidates on that note, Wags, with Fleischman and Novak now. So that hat is, keep an eye on it.
6:55 to go. You have to peel it off this grill.
I'd have to work with the headset, too. It'd be a lot of work.
I'd
really have to be crafty.
Quick.
Nobody's leaving. This place is.
We've got a tie game at 3-3 with
if anything,
6:51
it's busier.
to go. It seems like people are squeaking in the side doors. I'm just going to leave it at that. Donahue guides it up to the right wing side. Hallam was there, but the check was thrown by the Raiders, who forced a turnover. A snapper, rebound. Hallett lost the handle, and so did the official. Goodness gracious, that was awfully quick on the whistle.
He's patting the chest. Hey, my fault.
My
fault.
bad.
He acknowledges it. Did not see that thing pop out of there. That was a heavy shot.
Here it is on replay for you real quick. Maybe not. Back up the left wing side they go with it. That's Charlie Johnson across the line. He's going to try to get away from the defensive play of Wackman. To Janzi's left they go in the Raiders zone. 6:15 to go. Walking off the side of the crease there, that's the defense, and a nice play by Crawford to center, sending that one in deep. It's going to be Buckingham. Hallett gets a stick on it, fishes it away from the oncoming forecheck. Donahue bothered. Buckingham has been hounding the puck all night long in the offensive zone for the Raiders. Now it's going to be Olmshank, the heavy shot. This time he opts to keep it low. Steered aside by the goaltender, Charlie Hallett. Now it's going to be Donahue playing that up the right wing side. Cuts back against the grain. Helps it along to center. Stood up as Versich. Turnover ensues. And Olmshank, the big fella, steps back up. Another shot on goal. Boy, he just gets totals
it on
are
net.
Mounting.
As soon as he gets across the red, he just looks for the net. I love that style.
Something you would do.
I did not have the shot he does. That thing is wicked, man.
Here's a look at one of his. He just takes that one nice and hard and low.
quick, too. I mean, talk about the speed, but he gets it off.
Well, there's a lot of whip, too, with the big size. He's got about the longest twig he can have. Oh, and that knocks the stick right out of the hand of the goaltender, Janzi. He gets his defenseman's stick, and back up ice they go. They gather in the goal stick, and they start exchanging product as Flood finally picks up his stick, but offside the call.
Looks like a Chinese fire drill going on there.
That was unbelievable.
Nice work. Good job of supporting the goaltender by the Cretin defense there.
Here's a look at that opportunity. There goes the stick on the replay.
What a blast. I've never seen a stick come out the way that one did. That thing flew out into the slot area.
Ganetz is going to play this one for the Raiders back into the St. Thomas zone. Reese comes over. This line's been dangerous tonight for the Cadets and equally difficult to play against for the Raiders. Of course, the Novak line is what I'm referring to from the Cadets. Across center ice, Max Schmidt sends that wide of the cage. And over is Flood. Reese will play it from the left wing. Off the boards too far. Hebner didn't see it. And Smallage will regroup in his own zone. He sends a pass that's through everyone. No ice on the play. And we're going to play on with 4 minutes and 32 to go here in period number 3. Long pass up to the left wing side. Out of the zone they come through center with Traxler. He has a man trolling and Fleischman toward the net. He turns away and plays it to the corner. Here come the Cadets or the Raiders with a chance. Hallett the save, steered off to the right-hand side. Decker was there. Here's a bomb from the point. Traffic rebound. Oh, this no goal! No goal! You play on, play on. Oh my word. Back up to the point. That hops the stick. They thought they had a goal and we can't go to Toronto. Referee was right behind the net, Andrew Nieland. He was all over it, said no goal.
He was clear about it. These players were celebrating. I'd love to go to Toronto.
That one is wide of the cage. We got to keep it here in St. Paul with 3:44 to go. From the point now, it's going to be handled by the Cadets out of the zone. Big check thrown there on the turnover for Hurley as the puck rolls up through traffic. And who wants it? Hurley gets it back wide of the cage. 3.5 to go in the period. It's going to be Ryan off the boards. He'll lose the handle. One Cadet in the offensive zone as they are in defensive specialist mode right now, not taking any chances. Played back in behind. And it's going to be Ryan with it. Ryan will turn up ice, up high off the glass. And that one gets away from the defense. Dolan was there and Donahue as well. Let's go take a look at a replay. We're not going to see much on this, Andrew. I can tell you that right now.
Hard to tell, but the puck got behind the goaltender there, and you saw the arms go up.
Backside there. You'll see the player right off the side of the cage there was all over it, but you know what? Ref said no. Now Jim O'Neill wants to talk about it.
They're feeling strongly about it. Hard to tell from our angle, but
so now they're bringing over the official that was actually the one. Let's see if we can listen in here.
Hopefully they're just talking.
We tried. Good effort there.
I think our ice engineer put the microphone facing in toward the box, not out toward the ice. There's always next time. Olmshank to the right wing. Brian Smith is there. Puck is played back up to the left wing. Shoveled back to center. Flood with it. Races up across the line. There's a shot from Buckingham that's wide of the cage. Back in behind the net. Swatted down to the loose stick by Light. Now it's going to be Flood from the left point. Snapper saved by Hallett as he turns that aside. And here come the Cadets back up the right wing side through center they go. And it's Flood that plays the body, overcomes help with McDonald. Turned back over to Novak at center. Novak loses the handle, slides it over to the near side for Weir. Off the stick of Janzi, the goaltender for the Raiders, with 2:03 to go here in the third. Swatted down neatly there by Versich, and it's Novak with energy across the line. Novak left wing side, shot, save! Oh, loose for puck! Another save! What an opportunity there for Novak as well. Alec Bretzman had an opportunity to put it away. Now the Raiders are going to be content to play it to center. That's off a stick, and it's going to be played right back up and offside with 1:37 to go.
Great opportunity by some of the most lethal goal scorers around. Tommy Novak getting a great look there.
Had a heck of a look too. You'll see the great neutral zone play here by Novak, Andrew, as he walks and draws a crowd. Nice save. Goaltender didn't know where it was. And a couple of great looks. Now it's going to be Reese across the line. Tried to play that through the defense. And it's going to be handled to the corner off the side of the cage for Reese. That one gets through. Here's an opportunity, a shot and a save by Highland. That was Jackson. They're pinching down, are the Raiders going for broke late in the game. Reese walks and shoots, and Highland makes a big save. Now it's going to be handled back in deep into his own zone by Bretzman. 1:03 to go in the third. Reese gets away from one man. Scores! He goes top shelf of the 4-3 lead.
What a shot, Nick Reese. You expect nothing less. The top goal scorer on the Raiders, giving his club the lead with 1 minute to go. Wow, what a shot. Top shelf as we take a look at the replay.
Well, you know, they're pinching and creating an individual move there, pulls it to the forehand and goes top shelf for the 4-3 lead. Let's take another look at that one, Andrew. We'll just wind that right back up. What I love here is the play off the wall. Okay, they had numbers and they were pinching. And that all was led right there by a great play. Oh, look at that move right there. The old how's she going?
Great move, great little dangle, and then just a rocket up top over the glove hand.
Even better read right here. See how he's coming over from the circle? Sees the defenseman there, walks and takes out that winger right there and said, I know you're going to go up the wall with it, takes it away. And then on comes a stick right here in Novak and said, nope, there you go. And upstairs it goes. Wow.
Good as it gets.
How about that?
Awesome stuff.
My goodness.
Nick Reese came into this game with 17 goals and 16 assists with 33 points, their top scorer. So, kid that knows what to do with it. Only a junior, too, so just a promising young player there. And what else can we expect out of this game tonight? It's start to finish, it's been phenomenal. High intensity, and to see this kind of finish.
Well, this thing isn't over either.
Pretty neat stuff.
So we'll keep our eye on Charlie Hallett now as he is talking to the linesman at center ice. You see him there in your picture. And he'll work his way back to the crease. It'll be Novak to take the face-off against Brett Hebner. Hebner gets the draw with 56 to go here in the third period. Hebner is going to help it along to the near side. Check thrown there on number 15, Joe Decker. Now Donahue comes away with it with 44 to go in the period. Played up the left wing side. Novak, it's in good hands. Across the line he goes, plays it wide of the cage. 35 to go. Hallett is off the ice and on the bench. Extra attacker is on. And the battle won at the blue line. Reese, submarine, and a great defensive play by Weir to keep him from advancing. Bretzman with it down the left wing side. Back at center ice it goes with 18 to go. Batted down and played through center. They try to make a move. Poke check. Puck is protected. Shoveled back in. Donahue with 10. From the right wing, Novak. Control across the line. Poke check, but keeps it. Shoots. Traffic. Rebound. Oh, what a save. Jancy looked at the official, and the Raiders win by a score of 4-3. Oh, what a hockey game here from Highland Arena.
Wow, great opportunity there in the final seconds as Novak holds the blue line just barely. Makes a great play there to poke it loose.
Well, what I liked was right here, Andrew, he gained it in control.
And
rides
just
off a check,
barely holds
throws
the blue.
it through. Right there, Jancy, look at him. Look back at the ref, like, did it go in? Or is he looking at the clock? I'm not sure, but talk about hanging on to the last second right there. But again, what does it mean? It means now they're 8-0 are the Raiders of Cretin-Derham Hall in Section 3 AA play. Really good position to get no worse than a 2 seed, and you can make an argument with their body of work that it could be a 1 seed, which you want to avoid that 2-3 matchup in the semis to get to the finals to get to St. Paul.
Great, they're in great shape. They've made a huge statement with this victory tonight. Great game, just back and forth. You know, that took that 2-goal lead early on, and then St. Thomas just continued to battle, getting back to 2-1, and then it, you know, the Raiders re-extend to 3-1. Gets back to a tied score finally. St. Thomas Academy does a nice, great job to tie the game back up. And then in the final minute, Nick Reese putting that shot up top to give his team the win. Big home victory here.
I just saw Nick Reese's dad who walked right past me and said, "That was my boy," with the high five.
Beautiful
We're going to
stuff.
do this, Andrew. I think we're going to leave everyone with the goals from tonight's game because it was just that good. I think we need to relive that, no question. Wouldn't you agree with that?
You know, we've seen plenty of games this season, and I would put this one right at the top as far as the excitement and the back-and-forth nature of it.
No question.
You know, these are two teams that, boy, really came out ready to play and gave us some great hockey.
Here we go. Here come the Raiders with energy and an opportunity. Scores! Right onto the score as we sit at 1-0 here late in the first period. Oh! He scores! What a play off the end wall, and the score is 2-0. Evening. Novak plays back up high. Tufto looks to his right, doesn't like it, now goes down low. Novak behind the back. Oh! Scores! First meeting.
It definitely is. It has a long term of
Scores! Bad save by Hallett. Reese picks up the loose change and buries for the 3-1 lead. Had to go there.
Solid.
That one's up high. Novak, open net, pad save, he scores! A huge power play goal, 2 seconds left in the man advantage. That was Bretzman bidding there. There's a one-timer, scores! Tommy Novak works a full celly in front of the big save. Now it's going to be handled back in deep into his own zone by Bretzman. 1:03 to go in the third. Reese gets away from one man. Scores! He goes top shelf of the 4-3 lead. Not much more to say than that. I mean, that really summed it up right there. What a great night. Andrew, I think if we have any listeners left, thanks for staying with us. But